What's going on, y'all? It's your boy 3 and we're back with another video. We gotta talk about the Royal Rumble. We got some good, bad, and some annoying shit that we've been seeing on social media, right? So let's just, we're gonna get the whole experience. I give it like a good 8. I give it an 8 because of the, the way it was put out. I think the two matches, the tag team match for the titles for DIY and Motor City, I think that it was a great match. And then the Cody Rhodes match was phenomenal. I think the way they just clean cut, straight to the point match, I think it was great. That I feel like that match, I thought there was some botches, not really botches, but I felt like they had to do some audibles because I guess people did get hurt. I'm not too sure, but for me, it was solid. But we're gonna talk about major thing in here, as you read in the title, with Jey Uso. But let's talk about the women's Royal Rumble first. So the women's Rumble, it starts off pretty solid, and of course, for years and years and years, I don't know why people don't understand this already. The Rumble has always been a mess. And what I mean by that is, it's 30 people in the ring. And you're gonna have a time with 8 people. You got the cameraman got to do their job at trying to get the best spots when it's like a certain person's time to do something to get the crowds pop and everything. But of course, when there's so much like high ranked star talent, now people are laying on each corner of the floor waiting for the next person to do something. The next person comes up, and then all of a sudden you have a wave of people getting eliminated. It's always been like that. We have Rumbles where there was barely any fire talent, and that was early years. But then of course now we got a lot of even B-list, A-list, S-tier stars that are popping in the Rumble. And I've had my fair share of predictions. I'm gonna tell you right now, it was either CM Punk or John Cena. John Cena, because respectfully, The Rock always came back and then left for a huge hiatus. Yeah, John Cena has done that, but also the commitment that was made by John Cena of staying for a full year. I was interested to see what kind of path they were going to put him on with this last year being his farewell tour. And and he still got it, and him being able to perform at a high level against CM Punk and Cody Rhodes, some matches that I've been wanting to see. When it came down to The Rock, I already knew he was going to be part-time, so I did not like the idea of him taking over the Cody story with Roman Reigns when that happened last year. So I was a little bit bittersweet. John Cena a little bit different. But my pick was really CM Punk, but I wouldn't have mind if John Cena won. The Women's Rumble, didn't have a clue who was going to reappear. I didn't know who was going to come back, make appearances, anything. When Alexa Bliss came out, I was low-key happy as hell. I said, what the fuck? But I knew she wasn't going to win. I was happy, God bless her. She has so much going on in her life when she was out, from her, giving birth and the cancer scare and everything, going on. And then we had Jordynne Grace pull up, and I was excited. And of course, Nia Jax came in last, and I knew she was going to perform well. She was going to knock some shorties out the ring. I already knew it. The problem with the Rumble, and I guess for the females, this has been always my thing. I love the female superstars, female wrestlers. I have a problem with how obvious they make it that there's a queue, like there's a spot right here. They wait, like, and hey, call it how we see it. Some men do it too. Sometimes it happens with talent, but the women's Rumble, they have a lot of talent. And I think when things were happening, like Io Sky, I love Io, but she made it very clear when we knew that it was her spot. Like, she had a fake that she was dizzy like 3 times when it wasn't her turn yet to get hit. And like, that's the problem. Like, you make it very clear. Like, if we knew that 2 people had to jump off the top rope, let it happen seamless and let everything be fluid. But sometimes with wrestlers, they wait and then they do like a cue and then they do it. Like they make it kind of obvious. But again, nothing so crazy. My only problem with the Women's Rumble is that Charlotte Flair won. I don't have no real problem with Charlotte Flair. It was her being out for 9 months, coming right back. And I feel like everybody who's been planting a seed in their seat for a story gets pushed back a little bit. I think the bigger wrestling fans would probably argue with me now. No, she deserved it. Oh, this was supposed to be happening. Everything. Cool, I'm not going to argue with you. I'm really not going to argue with you in the comment section. All I'm saying is, holy shit, we've had so many female wrestlers that had this opportunity just awaiting. This woman got like 16, 17 titles of history around her belt. Like, who else was going to give an opportunity to who's popping right now? And she just comes back and wins. I don't think people expected that or wanted that. And and we got to stop with the parasocial delusion of we think AJ Lee is pulling up. I've been telling y'all to stop doing that. Why do people think AJ Lee was gonna pull up? Like, and the reason why I think people are doing this, and I said the word parasocial, y'all are so invested into CM Punk's life that because you see a love story with his real life and his real wife, y'all have this weird connection, like y'all know what's going on. I don't know shit. And y'all be like, oh yeah, she's coming. Oh my God, but she might be coming because he said something about like, why would she be there? Dog, she's living her career path and she's married to CM Punk. Y'all don't want AJ Lee to come back to wrestle. I'm gonna be real honest with y'all. Y'all can tell me whatever story, whatever y'all want. Y'all low key don't even have a fire reason. Y'all just in the vibe, in the moment of CM Punk's hype and everything. Genuinely speaking, y'all don't, what she's gonna do in the WWE right now? She can't fake a love story with somebody else. I don't even think CM Punk would fuck with that. What is she gonna do? Like, I think y'all need to chill. Y'all be picking and choosing when wrestlers that are old, oh, they're too old to return. And then all of a sudden they're only 38, 40 years old. And like, y'all be having y'all pick and choose moments. But no, respectfully, she wasn't going to show up. I thought Lita, even though Lita's old, but y'all made a good point about Lita returning. That's not how it happened. But overall, the women's thing was pretty okay. Now, as far as the Motor City and DIY for the titles, I thought that was a great match. They performed fire at a high level, and I loved it. It was it felt like a regular match. It didn't feel like it was, oh my God, on the biggest stage of the world, but it was a great match nonetheless. Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens match like shocked me. It shocked me a bit because I should expect that they're gonna perform at a high level, but I didn't expect them to really risk their health on the line, knowing that we still have 2 more pay-per-views. You know, we have an Elimination Chamber and then we got WrestleMania. And they put on a fucking show. It wasn't even that long of a match, or at least it didn't feel like it because it was nonstop action. But I thought we was gonna have like Randy Orton come in. I predicted that. I thought he was gonna come in and help out Cody just in case Sammy turned his back on Cody and helped him, and Sammy did pull up. But the way KO got hit with the Alabama Slam, I thought he was so hurt that Sammy didn't even bother running in to go help, to go stop Cody. And it just looked weird. The camera angles are the most important thing when you're at home. And the camera angle aimed too wide, and Cody looked very patient the way he did it. It didn't seem like it was a struggle. The story didn't look, the camera didn't aim at Cody, and Cody didn't look at him and didn't do anything. And I think it was because a little bit of character break. I think Cody was somewhat concerned. The way Kevin Owens hit that and they flipped and his head went right through a little thing and it was flipping him over. Cody probably looked at it like, if he's okay, and he proceeded to go with what he was supposed to do with his spot, climbed the ladder and got it, but he just kept looking down. And maybe that kind of fucked him up a little bit. We don't know, but I think when they gave him the okay, he then did the rest of it. So, you know, I don't blame that. That wasn't that bad. I still think that was a 5-star match nonetheless. Let's talk about the men's Royal Rumble. I knew there was going to be an issue. And as I said in the beginning, Royal Rumbles have been sloppy since the beginning of time. It's a bunch of fucking wrestlers, your favorite wrestlers, all in one setting. It's like going to a concert. You got to really die hard love the artist that you're about to listen to, because he might sound like shit on the mic, but we still go because it's quality. Same thing with the Royal Rumble. We tune in, we are excited who's going to win, but we know we're going to have a lot of dry moments and shit might be dull because you expecting a wrestler to really fight for 48 to 88 or whatever amount of minutes or however long it takes. No, but one of the biggest things for me was seeing Rey Mysterio and Penta be 1 and 2. I don't think Penta was as explosive when he went up against Rey Mysterio and everybody coming in, and he finally then got eliminated. And I was like, damn, I didn't see that much highlights come from him. We have everybody who came in. When Jacob came in, I said, holy shit, that was amazing. The way he got eliminated, I was very shocked because it didn't feel right. He got thrown out by Braun Strowman, and I don't feel like they had a battle right there to where, like, that's been my issue with the Royal Rumble. You have guys, there's a bunch of rivalries in that ring, and they're getting camera spots of them more or less having a quick moment and then getting tossed over, rather than them showing each other some crazy moments. Like, remember when Stone Cold came in, he was just stunning everybody. Remember when Kane just came in and started fucking choke slamming everybody? Like, there was moments like that, not a moment where somebody's just throwing somebody over and they only been in there for a couple minutes. So we didn't even get to see Jacob perform at a high level, and everybody's been wanting to see him. Well, no, we have. I'm talking about in the Rumble. We didn't see him like dog walk nobody or do nothing insane, but we seen him eliminate people. We just didn't see all these acrobatic ass moves that we've been waiting to see. You have Jimmy in there with him. Like, where was the stare downs with that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there was supposed to be a lot of shit going on. Now, going back to Jacob Fatu real quick, when he first came in, the camera crew did an amazing eye to eye with him. Like, everybody he did a stare down with, the camera caught it. And that wowed the whole crowd. Like, he has it. He immediately has it factor. Like, he has that shit on him. And I think he's gonna be a superstar. He has it, bro. So he's eyeing down everybody. When all the fights are going on, let's just fast forward. Braun Strowman comes in, throws him out. We thought it was gonna be like an Oklahoma Slam or one of these slams, and all of a sudden, I don't think it was Oklahoma Slam. I'm tripping. He like over the shoulder, and he threw him outside the ring. Then all of a sudden, Jacob gets mad, throws a chair, he starts wilding out. Braun Strowman gets knocked out the ring. Okay, now they had their little 1-2s and shit. When fast forward, Damian Priest comes in and fast forward and all these other things. And all of a sudden, when Logan Paul comes out, is when I knew all hell was going to break loose. First and foremost, this year was one of the most sloppiest years for the slots, with everybody's number slot. A number 30 for Logan Paul is crazy. A number 30. Number 30 led everybody to believe that they were going to win. So that was a scary part. But he comes in and all of a sudden, everybody's attacking him. Everybody's surrounding him. And I thought they were going to throw him out immediately. But no, they let him live. Only one guy attacks him. And when you see Roman and Seth eye to eye and then they start fighting each other, they trying to throw each other out. CM Punk takes the opportunity. Who's better enough? Who is better to eliminate him other than CM Punk? Do you guys understand how perfect that was? I wasn't mad at that. I knew they weren't going to win. But how perfect was it? CM Punk doesn't have a real big issue with Roman, but they're not cool. Paul Heyman owns CM Punk a favor. Therefore, him eliminating Roman, that's going to clash into a story. Him also eliminating Seth, they don't like each other. It's bad blood. So all three, and then Seth and Roman don't got eye to eye. So that was perfect. And then Seth let him off with 2 curb stomps, one on the mat and then one on the steps. So it's a big storyline. Then all of a sudden, CM Punk started attacking Seth Rollins. He threw up the middle finger at Paul Heyman. It's gonna get bad on Monday, which is today, essentially, whenever this video comes out. Whatever. It was bad. I loved it. When Logan Paul eliminated CM Punk, though, right when that happened was when I knew some bullshit was gonna happen. Again, Drew McIntyre gets eliminated by Damian Priest. I'm not mad at that. It was just a style of which the way it happened, I was like, hold on. I thought Damian Priest and Jacob was going to have a little bit of back and forth because of what happened before the pay-per-view. And then I also thought for some reason Drew was going to get eliminated with the cameras on him, dropping claymores on people. That was my big issue. No one had they had highlight moments, but I thought like everyone's going to have their free range of doing something crazy. Braun Breaker, again, like I've mentioned before, beautiful. He speared. Roman Reigns was spearing people. People was getting their ones off. But Drew got hoed. The camera wasn't even on him when he got eliminated till like the very last second of it. And it just looked bad, the spot on that. And I was glad when Logan Paul got eliminated. At the very end, once I saw that it was Jey, John Cena, and Logan, I wanted CM Punk to win. And John Cena was my second vote for that. But when I saw Jey, I had no problem. They eliminate Logan. And I don't know. It just... And by the way, when LA Knight tried to eliminate Logan, he jumped to the tables and he made it back in. That's no problem. But when it was Jey and John Cena, I wasn't mad. I had no problem with it. Understand, I had no issues. John Cena winning only because of the commitment, as I mentioned in the beginning. All because of that commitment of him staying for the year and really performing and doing everything you have to do and not being like a Brock Lesnar or fucking The Rock and being a per diem ass wrestler. And I love Brock Lesnar, but still. But when he won, I didn't mind it. I was really happy for him. Do you know why? Because we've bitched and complained about giving opportunities and title shots to people who just either come in and they're not going to be there that long. And when we say not long, literally for like 2 months and they don't return, or we give it to the wrong guy. If anyone deserved to win that Royal Rumble, it's main event motherfucking Jey Uso. Where the hell did he get all this hate on social media? Do y'all understand he's one of the most popping wrestlers right now, superstars right now? The cringy kind of intro with the yeet and everything, It's cringy, but he gets the most pop. Who else was better to win that? You're gonna say CM Punk? I want to CM Punk, but do you understand? He's in a fucking triangle storyline. Even with Cody making it 4 people, he's gonna be good regardless. I don't think y'all realize he was gonna be good regardless. They needed to give it to somebody who was deserving of that, who they need to get way, way over than they already are. Jey hasn't gotten no real big title shots other than the IC title. So the best thing to do was to get that guy, because they fucked up with LA Knight. LA Knight had big ass pops, and what they made him go for, the United States title. No, you don't want to mess this up. Jey Uso is on top of the fucking world right now. That's like, why are we complaining? So people, this is the worst Royal Rumble I've ever seen in my life. Are y'all fucking crazy? We complain when all these new people come in and get the title so fast. We complain when all these things happen, and now we're complaining when Jey, the one who gets the most fucking pops, win it. I'm confused with some of these wrestling fans. Y'all gotta stop being mad that your favorite wrestler didn't get it and pay attention to some of the stories. This dude Jey was always called out for just being a tag team dude with his brother, called out for being Roman's pet or Roman's little bitch or Roman's little side guy, side quest guy. And he made it through 4 different tiers throughout COVID of who he was as a wrestler to be involved in that bloodline situation, and then outperformed and entertained out of all of them. Roman Reigns obviously gets pops, tribal chief, but Jey just on a fucking crazy level, like, excelled, and he's getting more pops. He damn near more pops than Roman, damn near. And people are upset. People don't pay attention to the storyline. And he hints already at the press conference, I really want to go for that heavyweight. But you know, who knows though? It wouldn't make sense for him to go against Cody, because I used to call it out. I used to be like, yo, Jey Uso's movesets and his wrestling, like, he don't got a lot under his belt with that. He does the same super kicks. And to main event, I don't know, man. Them at WrestleMania was bad. But he's gotten better on the mic, gotten better with the way he wrestles and performs. And to be fair, Gunther ain't doing a better job with that fucking title. It's about time they strip him of that shit. Jey should go after the heavyweight title and let the other guys go after the main title with Cody. They need somebody who's gonna take the heavyweight title and put it back and elevate it. I'm sorry to tell y'all this, but even when Seth Rollins had the heavyweight title, I didn't even feel like it was as elevated as it was, because everybody wanted Roman's title. That's how much aura Roman had. So with someone like Jey Uso having the heavyweight title, do you understand what that's gonna mean? What that means? There's 2 big titles that we're looking forward to seeing who the fuck is gonna hold in the next couple of years. Because Gunther having it, he's not a mid card, but the stories of him were mid. We're getting mid. We was already over it, bro. I hate to say this, I love Damian Priest, but they took the title from him. He lost to get that whole rematch shit. It wasn't that good. And then they still got him doing story shit with Finn. They need to cut those stories off already and have him move up to the next like chain of commands or next level. Or else, like, yeah, you still doing shit with Finn Balor, dog. You gotta settle that score and then finally get top dog. Finn Balor ain't no top dog no more. He ain't the demon. Like, so these are just my honest thoughts about it. Like, it's not the same as it used to be. So anybody could go for Drew can now go after Jey. Gunther's gonna want to go after Jey if he loses the title. Sami Zayn might go after Jey. That gives opportunity for people. Sami Zayn might not even fuck with Jey because Jey accidentally super kicked him outside the fucking ring. He eliminated him. But that's what I'm saying. There's gonna be a storyline between them. Sami's gonna say, all I've done for you guys and all I've done, you know, I've been an honorary Uso. All I've done it like I was part of the bloodline. There might be a big storyline too. But Jey is gonna be that guy to elevate that. It's so insane he got booze. I couldn't fucking believe it. And that's my problem with wrestling fans, man. I think wrestling fans are toxic. Like, and what I mean by that is fans that you guys have too much of an emotional attachment to who you feel should win, rather than understand that, yo, your favorite wrestler and the experience that we're getting, this shit is great, right? Sometimes we're not happy with the outcome. I'm not happy that Charlotte Flair won. It looks stupid. She came back after 9 months and just fucking wins the opportunity. Like, it's just trash. But the Jey Uso was like the best candidate. If anybody wants to complain about something, I'm mad that they you know, people keep saying kayfabe been broken. I don't like that shit. I don't. Seeing this dude Jacob, I love Jacob, but seeing Jacob congratulate Jey, that shit fucked me up. I said, bitch, that's your enemy. Because I love the soap opera in it. But I understand it. I'm not gonna be, you know, I'm not stupid. They all love each other, they're family. But it was a respectable moment. Like, you couldn't break that. That was respectable. And he deserves that fucking moment. You know, Jimmy's gonna get his moment when the time finally comes. Who knows? If Jimmy could get elevated and do something insane, imagine if he fights Jey for that title. They just need to perform with more moves. I don't know if that's professional move sets or that's the term. That's what I just wanted. I just wanted them to excel more with different move sets and to do different things. But man, like, because they just came off like highlight wrestlers to me. Super kicks and just the same shit and spinning the hand and the punching and the yeet and shit. But I'm not mad at it, man. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I think wrestling fans, some of y'all out there have a problem with acceptance and not respecting like that. WWE got a story to tell. Was shit sloppy? Absolutely. It was. But that part of him winning, I'm not mad at that. Let me know. I'm out of here, man.